Move as fast as you can stay aligned. I'm hearing more and more people talk about alignment. It's been a word that I've been really using a lot myself over the last couple of years as I set the intention many years ago to align my personality to my soul, as Gary Zukav says. Alignment is that feeling of flow where you're moving effortlessly with ease through the world, aligning your soul, your mission, feeling in alignment with the cosmos. It's a beautiful idea. It's a beautiful feeling. And I think more people are realizing that our nervous system has pushed us beyond the limits of our healthy, aligned state of being. And today we are in Gene Key or Hexagram 24, and that's the theme that I'm going to talk about today. And it has a lot to do with alignment and our ability to listen to gaps in our awareness where we might feel uncomfortable, we might feel melancholy, we might feel anxious, we might feel depressed in these gaps. But ultimately, it's these gaps in our awareness, the gaps in clarity, perhaps, the gaps in what we feel called to do that exist a magic. And I'm going to expand on this. And the idea is that, so in the Gene Keys, the shadow is called addiction. And it speaks about our addictive behaviors of thinking and thinking in loops, thinking in circles, the same thing, patterns over and over and over again. And our life never changes. We find ourselves, even if we leave a situation or we leave a person or a job, we experience the same theme, just new faces kind of. And so this is the idea of our addictive behaviors of thinking in loops and not allowing for the gaps to basically catapult us into a big leap into a new way of being. And essentially this theme that I've been talking about for a long time is pausing, moving slow, and embracing the highest expression of this Gene Key is silence. But as a culture, we haven't really been conditioned on how to do that. We in the shadow, we get trapped in our addictive ways to either numb out and push away the uncomfortable feelings that exist in those gaps sometimes, or we push ourselves to keep doing and keep ourselves busy and kind of avoid them. So the power in being aware of the gaps and embracing the feelings is what ultimately brings us to the gift of this Gene Key, which is invention. And he speaks about how it's truly those gaps where new ideas are born. But we need to be present and aware to allow that creativity to emerge, basically. So, great question. Whoops, just hit my hand on my desk. A great question or a great awareness in these times is just to notice while you're moving, are you moving from a place of alignment? In other words, it just feels good, like you're just moved in inspiration. Or are you moving from a place of stress that's coming from maybe a place of lack or fear? That's really good awareness. And there's one other thing that I wanted to share as well. I'm just going to look at my notes because I made some notes. Yeah, it's also a really great week to notice how you're looking at the same thing differently. Maybe with more peace or more hope or more renewal. And the hexagram, this 24, the hexagram 24 is called the returning. And basically it's about returning to our true nature. It's not about trying to achieve more virtues or be something we're not. It's about letting go of who we're not and returning to who we truly are. this, again, going to this sense of feeling aligned. So I'd love to know what you think about this theme, either the shadow of addiction or the gift of invention or the highest expression, the siddhi, being silence. Are you comfortable in silence? Are you embracing more silence in your life? And or the theme of returning to yourself. So I'm going to just mention it because there's a couple days left for anybody who might be interested in having a free intuitive reading with myself around your purpose through the lens of Gene Keys. Let me know in the comments below or send me a DM. I'm going to do a draw for 2 people at the end of the month to receive a reading from me. All right, I'll see you in the next video.